When I ask parents, what do they want for their kids? They would say, I want my child to be happy. That's a common answer that I get, and that's not actually a very good answer. Let's challenge that. Today we're going to talk about U for uncomfortability in today's Let's Explain A to Z series. Remember to click that subscribe button to find more videos like these. Now let's look at uncomfortability and happiness. What does that have to do with each other? In today's day and age, we are just looking for what is comfortable and easy and making sure that we are happy. And that's the world our kids are growing up in. And it's important for us to challenge that. A happy child is not necessarily a healthy child. Kevin Lehman said wisely, an unhappy child is a healthy child. I believe and find that to be true. Let's look at this picture. When you are comfortable and cozy under a blanket, will you move? Will you get up? No. When somebody rips off that blanket, will you be uncomfortable? Yes. People move when they are uncomfortable. Your teenager will move when they are uncomfortable. We need to create a little bit of an environment for our kids of uncomfortability, of unhappiness. That is when they learn to do hard things in life. Life is hard. Life is not easy. And it's important for our children to understand to do hard things. And they can't just be happy all the time. In Chinese, happiness directly translates to fast joy. Now I know you don't want your child just to have fast joy. We need to teach them perseverance. Need them to find comfort in everyday life. Being okay with hard things, being okay when life is tough. We need to build that muscles of endurance for our kids so that when they are grown and older, they will be happy and thriving even in a difficult situation. Now, how do we get our kids uncomfortable? I want to help you with a little story of a client that I supported about 5 years ago. She had a teenager son, and he was never on time for school. It doesn't matter what she does, take his phone away, he just didn't want to move. And as we were playing through the scenario in the morning, I was talking to her, asking her what she did every morning. I found that she was making coffee and breakfast for her son of 17 in bed every morning. And then she woke him up, and then he must get ready for school. And then she would sit waiting in the car for him because he's always late. Now can you see he's very comfortable? Do you think a 17-year-old can make his own breakfast, coffee, get out of bed on time on his own? Yes. Now this mom had good intentions. She was doing that out of the kindness of her heart, and she's a dear lady and a friend of mine. But she made life for her son so comfortable that he didn't move. So I just asked her, just pull up the blanket, take away the comfortability, and he will start moving. And he will start moving. And he did, when all the comfortability was taken away. And that's not mean. We can teach a 10-year-old to make his bed, get up on time, and go to school. We are just making life too comfortable. Who said it is important that our children needs to be happy all the time? Nobody is happy all the time. We need to do hard things in life so that we can find peace and joy and contentment in everyday life. I want to close off by teaching a very important principle of hard, easy, easy, hard. When we choose to do the easy thing today, we're going to have hard consequences later. When we choose hard today, we will have easy consequences later. Now, like this mother, it was easy giving him breakfast and getting him up at bed for him. But was he a responsible son? No. He was irresponsible and late all the time, and it actually showed in the rest of his performance at school. But doing the hard thing, teaching your children to do the hard thing, get up in the morning, make your bed, and things like that, that's hard. But it will be easy later for your children to do the hard things and actually be successful in life. Parents, when they see their children are sad, I know when my little girl is crying, that big tears coming down her cheek, it's hard for me to see her upset and sad and angry. But we can't fix that all the time. We need to be comfortable with the uncomfortability that your child is unhappy. Thanks for joining me today.